Shoutout boy, and today I got another beautiful cooking video with you guys today. And this is, well, you can't partake in this one particularly. There's one coming in the future you can partake in, buddy, but you can't partake in this one. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be blunt with you. I don't know if I can use the actual name I use for this dish in video. So I'm going to use the real name real quick. If it ends up being an issue, we'll do a cut what the alternative name is. But ladies and gentlemen, today, we're making ourselves a breakfast blunt. That being said, no matter what I've called it, today, we're making it. So now we're just going to call it the BR. And today, we're going to make a tasty BR. Now, how do you make a tasty BR? I guess it'd be a BB, wouldn't it? A breakfast BB! A breakfast blunt! A breakfast stick! Either way, it's gonna be tasty, protein-packed, and delicious. So without further ado, here we go. First, we're gonna go over the ingredients, okay? First off, you're gonna need yourself a pan. Really good one. Something like this is pretty good. Nice size, perfect size, you know what I'm saying? Next up, you're going to need something to mix your batter in. You're going to need yourself a rubber spatula, because y'all keep bitching that using metal on Teflon ain't a good thing. Ow. And so I went ahead and got something like this. Okay? You're going to want yourself a fork for when you're stirring your batter. Next up, you're going to want about a spoonful of peanut butter oatmeal. A spoonful of some shredded chicken. You're going to want some peanut butter. You're going to want some pancake mix. Today we're going with the Kodak mix. And finally, we have ourselves a breakfast sausage. I'm going to keep it blunt with you guys. This is going to be tasty. First things first, we need our cutting board. We got it. Next up, we're going to need a knife. That's not a knife. This is a knife. Before we had some technical difficulties, let's get back to what we're doing. First step, of course, we got to prep our sausage. Now, how do you do that? How the hell do you go about prepping sausage? Well, it's simple. You got to cook it, which we've already done that. And so what we're going to do, still hot from the oven, is now I'm going to slice it up like we're going to do hot dogs, right? And trust me, you don't want to do this. Trust me, okay? So I'm just going to... And now that our sausage is properly diced up, we are basically ready to move on to the next step, which is going to be making our batter. First stuff we want to do, we're going to want to move this here for a moment. We're just going to make our batter. And you can make it however you like it, right? I like to have a certain consistency. Other people have a certain consistency they enjoy. I don't judge people, but the whole goal is you want your batter to be at your preferred consistency. All right? What you're going to want to do is, as you're doing this, right, you are going to want to make sure that A, you're actually ready for something like this, and B, just trust me on this process, okay? Go ahead and get this made. Now, of course, while you're stirring this, you're going to want to throw a little bit of your peanut butter oatmeal in. Just a little bit, a little chunk. That's going to help keep it at a good thick consistency. And peanut butter in that oatmeal, because I don't currently have any butter or any ham. Peanut butter in this oatmeal is going to act as a natural lubricant. Now, I know you're thinking to yourself, is this big guy done? No, I'm not. Because now we got to prep our pan. And like I said a moment ago, and in case I didn't say it on camera, I don't have any pan or butter. So what we're going to do is we're going to use peanut butter to help us make a lubricant for our pan here. What you're going to do is going to take your mix after you stir just a little bit more. Get that semi-thick, pasty consistency. You're going to take and put it in your pan. All right. Like so. Don't want to waste any of this, so we're just going to go. Now, we aren't turning our heat on just yet. Why? Because we're not done yet. Next up, you're going to take your sausage, and you're going to plant that bitch right on in, like so. Bam. And now you're going to take your chicken. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, this actually is the same chicken from the Chicken Jockey. I found that chicken from the Chicken Jockey scene, and yeah. And you're just going to go ahead and throw your chicken on. Ladies and gentlemen, this moment here is where we get to turn on our heat and get cooking. And you're going to throw this on about a 5 heat, about a medium heat, okay? You don't want it too hot. You don't want to burn it, especially since we don't have oil. And then you're going to take the 2 nipple ends of your sausage and enjoy them, because you don't really want to put those in because they make it an oblong shape. Tasty! It's going to be a good motherfucking blunt. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now you're going to take your pan with your birthday blunt roll in it. You're going to pop it on that tin foil like so. Look at that. Ooh, look at that. Now this is either going to stay together and be awesome, or it's going to fall right the fuck apart. I'm hoping for it to stick together. Even if it falls apart, that's the best part about blunts. Even when they fall apart, you find a way to still enjoy it, right? I don't know if anyone's out there thinking, oh, my blunt fell apart, I don't want to enjoy this. That being said, what you're going to do is you're going to take some peanut butter. You're going to spread a line of it across that blunt. What? I know the sayings don't get high on your own supply, but this is more of me eating some food that's my own food. Well, now what we do, my hat! Pretend you guys didn't see my hair because it's a bad hair day. Now that you have put your peanut butter on your blunt, you're now going to take, and you're going to scoop this to the outer edge of your foil. So, now you're just going to take and roll it in on itself, just like so. Just like this. Then you're gonna lock and load, like so. And then we're gonna throw this in the oven. 350. We're gonna throw this in the oven at 350 degrees for a few moments. What that's going to do is it'll allow it to firm up a little bit and hold that punch. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I'm going to set a timer. And once it's done, we're going to pop right back here and enjoy a meal. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's here. And it looks like one of those firecracker Christmas gifts that the Canker sisters had back in the day when on Ed, Edd n Eddy. Y'all remember those? I mean, this thing's going to explode and give us a paper crown, but it'll give us a tasty treat. I'm going to unwrap this, and I'm going to take some photos and maybe a clip with my phone to give you guys a look at how this looks finished. Food! That's food, not smoke! You're having. Oh, yeah, baby. So here we are with our giant-ass breakfast blunt. Look at that. Looking like a little shoddily made blunt. And I about to try a bite. All the peanut butter in that really made it soft and moist. Like really fucking moist. Like this bitch. Like eating this, it reminds me of eating like a fucking, like a cinnamon roll, but in stick form. Like it's got good protein in it and such. Hold up. I'm not gonna lie. That bitch is getting an 11 out of 10. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. 2. Number made by 2 big old blunts out of 10 because, dude, that's tasty as fuck. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, before I devour this thing, I just want to make sure to say that I hope that you like, comment, subscribe, and have a good day. Hopefully, make sure to check out the links as well in the description. It's fairly important because not only does liking, commenting, and subscribing let YouTube know you like us and puts us more in the algorithm, but checking out those links does help us out a bunch. That being said, hopefully you guys enjoy yourselves. If you're in need of a cameo or really I should say if you're in need of a gift that's perfect for any occasion and you need it last second, have your guy over on Cameo. Check the links down there. And, yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye!